I'd rather pay a prostitute so she leaves when we're done, rather than sit here and put a bunch of money into a chick and then taking her out for nice dinners, buying her shit, and you get the same result in the end anyway. You're still paying for pussy. Here's the one. Man, fuck all you hoes. Fuck you and your mammy and your granny too. I'm sick of this shit. Fuck all.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Rome, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So I got a video for you guys that I came across on TikTok of a young lady who seems to be in her feelings about a speed dating event that she went to. Now, to be honest with you, I didn't even know speed dating events were like still a thing, though I'm just used to seeing that in like movies and shit, but apparently these events are still a thing. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
Let me show you the results of telling everyone that they're a perfect 10. There is no competition in dating and everybody gets somebody. Check this out.
Guys have made it in, and they got to just pick wherever they wanted to sit and who they wanted to start dating, and I'm alone. So legal. Why no, we're all like, so the guys paid to be here. That's what's weird, and there's a lot more girls than guys, so that's weird. And it's not a situation like where you date everyone and you just say yes or no or something, and at the end, if you both say yes to each other, you hang out later. You ask to match right away, and you like give the person like your QR code.
She's surprised that men who paid to get in have the ability to choose whoever they like, whoever they're most attracted to, because that's what it comes down to. You saw when they cut to her friend is stunning, absolutely gorgeous. That's another level. And she's got to understand that women have been told that everybody is perfect, everybody is gorgeous, everybody is a 10, and they have no competition. That is a lie. When you come into a speed dating situation like this, where nobody chooses you, you put yourself in a position where you get smacked in the face with the results of the lies that have been told over a course of time. It's sad, but this is dating. People are going to take L's. Everybody ain't going to win. Everybody ain't going to get chosen.
I will say this though, that video definitely showed that there is a lack of awareness when it comes to women. When it comes to women in dating. Did you hear what that woman said? She said, I find it a bit weird that there's more girls here than guys. I know some of y'all probably thinking like, why is this funny to him? Because you got to be an idiot to really think that. Women outnumber men, for one, in the West. And two, men are not going to no damn speed dating events. And if they're going to pay, trust me, they're going to go for the best that they can possibly get. And I don't know if y'all saw that cut when they showed her friend. Her friend was bad. She was cold. Yeah. You might get some attention, but you ain't gonna get the same attention your friend getting. I can tell you that much. If that's what the issue is, but you really should not be surprised. I don't know why any of these women are so surprised that ain't none of these men going to these dating events like that. Men, no, they're not doing that. Men are just not into that. Let's keep it moving.
The way our generation dates is wild. I mean, firstly, there are a million dating apps, which is not a bad thing. Because I know beautiful stories and a lot of stories where people get married off of meeting each other on a dating app. But you're basically swiping left or swiping right, depending on how much you find that person physically attractive and vice versa, right? So that's interesting to me. But people are really out here full on dating. I mean, they're on their 10th date. They're traveling together. They're having they're making plans for the future, and then they get the ick about something and they're like, thank you, bye. ghosted. We're done here. Like, we literally took Ariana Grande's song, Thank You Next. Literally. I don't like the way that you smile. Thank you, next. I don't like the way that you chew. Next. I don't like the way that you walk in little slippers. Thank you, next. Like, it's crazy because there's a million options, right? So no one is finding stability in dating. They're like, oh wow, if we disagree on something and you're giving me the ick on this, why would I stay when I have a million other choices and a million other swipe right, swipe lefts that I can have and do?
See, that's the perfect way to describe what's happening right now. Situationships. I told you, intimacy is completely gone. Your replacement is a swipe away. There's no marriage. It's a complete joke in the West today. This is the mentality that you go into a potentially long-term relationship. You're constantly battling these so-called icks, and you have to be the most perfect version of yourself that you could possibly be. You're not allowed to have any faults. The ones mainly perpetrating this issue are women. Let's be honest. They have the 1,000-point checklist of what a man needs to be, how he should treat her. And it's an amalgamation of all the men that she's dated. Every single guy was really good at something, and she wants that something in her next man and then some. So she's dated 50 dudes that did 50 different things. The guy she settles with, has to be Mr. 50 man. He's got to do all those things, because anything less is not deserving of her highness. She's God's gift to earth. That's what dating is like today. That's why the standards have become so delusional. That's why they're so detached from reality. And that's why they're so unhappy with everything, because getting a taste of all these different men and seeing that you can't find the quote one that's being drilled into your head by society, being told that you do need to settle for nothing, that you bring the table, you are the table. And when you go on dates, you realize that nobody is this perfect. Of course, that leads to mental issues. Of course, that leads to narcissism and delusions of grandeur. That is what it is. There's no coming back from this as a society. You have to go find a woman today, vet her for what I've been saying recently. Self-awareness is more important than it's ever been. It's lacking in people more than it's ever have. Common sense, self-awareness, critical thinking, independent thought. That's something that's extremely difficult to find in people today because they get their cues from this stupid thing. It's attached to people's hands. They're constantly being indoctrinated, brainwashed by this thing. That's the issue.
First of all, shout out to Bo and Legion of Men. Subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. I would be surprised if you didn't, because anybody who watches me more than likely watches him. And a Passport Bro supporter, living in Romania, originally from Romania, but I think he grew up here in the States. But I can only imagine how much further his money is stretching living there compared to in the States. But I digress. I want to speak on what he mentioned. I want to say like midway through his take on things. There is something that he mentioned that's very important. And when he said, you have to become the perfect version of yourself. And this is something that I've said numerous times on my channel. These women have such an obsession with chasing perfection when it comes to a man that, you know what I mean? It could be their Achilles heel when it comes to finding something solid in terms of long-term relationships. Because nobody is perfect. When it really comes down to the nuts and bolts, bro, nobody in this world is perfect. This is why I stress saying find somebody who fits. Not instead of trying to find somebody that's perfect. That shit is only going to work against you, because there is no such thing as the perfect person. No such thing as, not even the perfect fit. You know, because y'all are going to disagree on things. Just like people disagree with me sometimes. I don't expect people to watch me and agree with me 100%. That's where the awareness part comes in. Like he said, it's so hard to find because they're being indoctrinated by social media. So yes, the awareness is very, very key. Very, very key. Let's keep it moving.
Major red flags in guys.
14 red flags. 10 of the most common red flags to look out for when dating, part 7.
What are 3 red flags in a guy?
If they're under 5'6".
If he actually uses Facebook, say if he doesn't like an outfit that you're wearing, the picture that you posted, I have a lot of these.
When they're really, really close to their mother.
You go on a first date with them and it's like the best first date of your life.
Don't date Korean men who are good at English.
When he texts me back, I'm like really happy. Red flag.
And their eyebrows are not moving. They're not mirroring back some kind of expression.
They're an only child too.
Man grooming.
They're calling, they're texting.
Flowers out of nowhere.
Only child, that's not even their fault.
Oh, well, I don't know. I feel like they're just like so self-centered.
Isn't it interesting how if a man has a good relationship with his mother, women find it threatening. But if a woman has a great relationship with her father, men love that.
What I also find funny is how women will say something that's a red flag that men can't even control, like being shorter than 5'6" or being the only child. Yet, whenever a man has a red flag that women can actually control, women have an issue with it. That's something I've always noticed as well. But let's keep it moving because it gets worse. It's a whole bunch of more icks coming for you because we got to be perfect and they don't.
Between I can do.
I'm not really into nice guys because I like boys, so I can't really think of anything nice that they can do.
My lucky day, hell yeah! I'm just joking. All right, and what's the worst thing a guy can do?
I guess be nice.
Be nice.
Because sometimes if you're too nice, it gives it's like the ick.
Really?
You know? Because it's like, why are you so nice?
Do you like when guys degrade you type? Is that what you like?
Not degrade me, but because I feel like if a guy is nice, that means he gets no girls, and that's like a turn off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Yeah. But then I'm on social media I want a guy that gets no bitches, but that's just not true. So.
Okay.
Oh my god, that better be us, Joey. Look. They're so cute.
Yeah, but you see how cute it is? Look, like she's packing the to-go food and she's doing everything. He's just chilling, Like, that's pretty good, no? I mean, I'm down. You're down. I'm down. Yeah, it says it all. You see? We never could be us. Never could be us. Yeah, totally.
Now, you know what? Some people are probably going to think I'm being nitpicky when I say this. But my brother, that is something you might want to pay attention to. And I don't know if that was just a skit doing that for show or whatever the case may be. But let me tell you something. If that is going to be her response to seeing an older couple, which is cool, I can appreciate that because whenever I see that, I have a similar reaction. But to sit over here and get real negative and get all ugly face when he mentioned what she's doing for him while they're having dinner, and your whole attitude changed like that, brother, that's something you want to pay attention to. Because if that's how she feels about you sitting, bringing that, making her aware of it, mentioned the awareness earlier, what makes you think she's going to do that for you when you get older? What makes you think she's going to treat you like that? Because she the one over here saying, oh, that better be us when we get older. But then when you mention what she's doing for him, now all of a sudden her whole attitude switched. Yeah. So just like they got these little icks and red flags, fellas, y'all need to pay attention to little shit like that too. Facts. I'm like, cause trust me, I'm like, I'll probably do a video on it in the future, but the woman that I was seeing out here in Thailand, similar situation. You know what I mean? So, but like I said, another video for another day. Maybe I'll put that on the travel vlog channel. But anyway, let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know what I'm uploading. Hit the like button because that's with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.